Well,
All right.
I mean, it should be.
You can do it.
Yeah,
maybe you have to buy the expansion or something.
I got Tasha's.
Hey, we're just starting. We're waiting for a couple people, so we're just gonna hang out and chit chat.
Access to it because I have access to it.
Oh, okay. Well, I already picked my circle.
Your circle.
Or whatever it's called.
Yeah, it's a circle.
I mean, I could change my mind, I guess, before the next level.
Could.
There are ways you can train to be in another archetype.
Man,
I'm trying to make the least bardy bard of all time.
So just so you guys know, the last game I played with you guys
yeah.
was the first time I ever completed a campaign on D&D.
I think it's the first time anyone's ever completed a campaign ever.
I've done it a couple of times, but it's only recently. Before it was like you play D&D for the 3 sessions and then everybody just fucks off forever.
Yeah.
We're
happy.
close to the end of our other campaign.
Are we?
Yeah.
Like 6 months, probably.
Yeah.
We could probably power through it.
Oh, there's Amy.
Looking nice, Amy, with the bow.
Thank you. I bought a bunch of these on Amazon. It's gonna be my new thing.
Oh, really?
I was like, these are
I
kind of
just think
fun.
it's wearing horns.
How y'all doing?
Good.
All right.
2 horns way, way up.
Second shot tomorrow.
Thank you. I bought a bunch of these on Amazon. Hope it goes well and you feel
Oh.
good.
Yeah, Nick, how you?
Second.
Nick, how are you feeling?
Oh, I feel fine. My arm was a little sore, and I was a little tired, but it's also week 13 of a 15-week semester, so that could be anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I feel fine. Liz got her first shot this afternoon.
Cool. Whoop.
So,
Nice. I get my. Yeah.
yeah, she's doing fine. Was it Pfizer? Ah, she's
Moderna.
She's a Moderna girl.
Mmm.
Bro! Only Pfizer fam allowed.
I got the I'm getting the Pfizer the second one Saturday.
Yeah.
Not until May 1st. You feeling okay though, Lon? Or you said you got it, or you?
No, I'm getting it tomorrow morning. Pfizer.
Plan. Just be aware that 12 hours later you might not feel great.
Yeah.
I know, and I have a gig on Saturday,
Oh no.
a wedding.
It goes really fast. It doesn't last long, but it is overwhelming flu symptoms.
Yeah.
That's what I had.
That's what I've heard a lot of it.
Dianomanos.
Yes.
No.
Sorry.
The Nominals.
From my D&D game. Let's
Yeah.
get started.
Did you win?
Yes, we won.
Good.
Well, actually, we're in the middle of a battle there.
So are you in this one?
Yeah.
Battle, I know.
Yeah, we get to fight.
Well, welcome to the best D&D.
Thank you. It's funny, I just came from Lord of the Rings D&D. Now I'm coming into Greek mythology.
Oh,
A little jealous.
100 Kingdoms of Arnor. You could play it. There's not really a lot of magic in that one.
I mean, there's not a lot of magic in Lord of the Rings.
I know.
Yeah, their wizard never casts a single spell.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
He does too. Does
signed
too.
on like a
He's
multi-million
cast
dollar.
fireworks.
He does fireworks. He controls the weather.
That's not a
He.
wizard. That's just a pirate. Oh wait, it's the same thing. Never mind. I guess he does summon a horse.
Well, I mean that's speak with animals.
Here, Felicity. See, I conjured it.
It was.
More pyromaniac than a wizard.
Yeah, he has the fire ring. He has the fire ring. Of course, he's a fire wizard.
Yeah, I read a theory once that he's a fighter who's just got enough magic items and cleverness to make everyone believe he's a wizard.
That is awesome.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's more of a paladin for sure.
True.
You think?
Yeah, I mean, he's
Yeah, he's more a cleric.
I mean, he's a lesser Angel,
True.
Who we talk about?
Gandalf.
Gandalf.
Yeah, he's a celestial being.
Yeah.
What's Tom Bombadil then?
He's a Mari as well, probably.
Abomination.
I
No.
don't know that he is anything.
No, I love him.
I would say Fae. I would say he's a Fae
Bless
creature.
his name.
Yeah, he's kind
Yeah,
of.
he,
Well, he's
he
cer-
doesn't give a shit about you or the plot. Yeah.
Fae.
I'm about to get a Lord of the Rings tattoo, so y'all fuck off.
I don't think I'm mocking Lord of the Rings.
No, I know.
Are you getting Tom Bombadil? Because I would.
Yes, I am getting
I
a
would
really.
not be-
I'm getting like a fourth grader drawing of Tom Bombadil on my neck.
Is it? Is it Tom Bombadil peeing on the Ford logo?
Yeah.
Is he in Lord of the Rings or only The Hobbit?
He's only in the Hobbit.
No,
Yeah.
Tom Bombadil's only in Lord of the
No,
Rings.
No, he is 46 pages in Fellowship of the Ring.
Yeah, he's in the
Oh,
Rings,
really?
right.
He's in there for fucking ever.
Oh,
And the
That's
plot comes to a screeching halt.
No,
Yeah.
it has its. If you read the
You're right,
Silmarillion, it has its point. Anyway, y'all need to roll initiative. You haven't rolled initiative, otherwise I'm going to skip your turn because getting all anxious with y'all bastards.
let's go.
He isn't in it at all. Is because Tolkien wrote that first chunk as a sequel to
Yes.
The Hobbit.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
that's true. And yeah, you can definitely tell like it became it started from as a sequel to The Hobbit to a sequel to the Silmarillion. And this first and last book are very stark in that regard.
These horns are not going to last very long, I don't think.
Oh, great. I love them.
Where is initiative?
It's in your character sheet.
I know. I just.
Where
just
always it's in.
I just came from a game that was on a different platform, so we had initiative in a different place.
Ooh,
What I got?
Oh no!
Get it out now. Get it out now.
I don't care if I get a natural one for initiative. I think
Hey,
that's
you-
kind of an advantage.
You still got,
Holy shit,
you
I'm
still got-
second in initiative.
yeah, you still got higher than the baddies.
Hey,
what?
Of course,
I'm gonna
maybe
wipe them all out.
I'm gonna no, I won't add their modifiers. I'll just do a straight 20. Is Tari coming back?
She's coming down. Yeah.
so Nick, did you get any side effects from your second shot?
Not really. My arm was a little sore, and then I was a little tired. But like I said, it's 2 weeks, 3 weeks from the end of the semester, so that may not be the vaccine.
Mine kind of beat me up a lot more than I thought, but I think it's because I got Moderna, and that's supposed to be worse.
My buddy Pete got Pfizer, and it kicked his ass pretty hard.
Yeah.
I've heard that if you get really bad symptoms, it might be because you had COVID already.
I did not have COVID. I can tell you that.
Well, you could be asymptomatic.
I know, but I know I didn't have it because I wasn't around anyone.
You haven't been around anyone in the last year?
No, I've been around people. It's just not. I think I would have known just because I'm sure I would have seen somebody else have symptoms around me, but I haven't seen anyone around that.
I think we had it in January. I'm pretty sure we saw you around then.
It's true. You did.
True, but I didn't really get anything from my first shot. I think it's just because I had my second. I mean, it wasn't like really harsh. It was just bad enough.
Well, I felt like I was gonna die.
Yeah, I wasn't quite there,
So,
but I definitely needed to take one day off.
but you know what? That's how I do things. I just,
You want to die?
I just do them the right way.
That's right.
All right. We ready?
Mm-hmm.
Good to go? Awesome. Well, thank you everyone for showing up again. Here we are yet again, the seventh night of Theros, Champion the Gods. As you all are hanging out with the Aliki, or the Adonis tribe, not quite sure what to make of them. You had a decent night the night before, had some conniving while you were taking a pee into the river, some of you at least. And in that process, you'd agreed to take Romeo to go and hang out with his long separated love, Demi, of the Aliki tribe. Also, you found out that there is a large volcano in the center of this island that is seen as a very treasured part of the island. Nobody goes to it because they revere it. But it also is rumored that whatever is within this volcano sets the way of things, which might explain why these two tribes have been at war for generations, if not forever, with a tit for tat going back and forth. One tribe getting dominance over the other. Currently, they're in a spot where there is no dominance. They are just at total war with one another, but they don't kill each other. They just kidnap and rape each other, which doesn't sound great either.
More civilized.
Some might actually theorize that is worse.
Some might, but they don't do it often.
Apparently not for 20 years.
And as you were heading through the heavily forested interior of this large island, heading to the volcano to see what the heck was going on, you came across an ancient but grand temple to Heliod himself, a ghost out of the past of this island's former glory, perhaps before the tribes began to war. Yes. Heliod, the sky, bro. Bruh. The sky, bruh. As you were exploring, Ezrin found a nice little token, and right before you guys stopped, you heard some rustling in the bushes, and 2 Yuan-Ti came stumbling out. And that is where we are right now. All right.
That should be his new sign.
Dude.
His holy symbol.
That's how you praise him.
Bruh.
Bruh. Totally, bruh. All right. So, you all are fairly scattered around the battlefield while you were exploring. You heard these snake people. One looks like a woman with a snake body, and the other one looks like a human male with a snake head. So they're a fair match for each other. Ezrin is up first.
Do they seem to hate each other, or are they getting along?
You all on your turn can do an insight check.
All right.
They're just arguing in a bush.
Get out of here. This is snake business.
I told you to ask for directions.
So Ezrin, I need you to do.
For fucking 20 here.
Ezrin, I need you to. Do a perception check.
Okay.
Sorry.
Perception of 12. So you do hear some commotion, perhaps some talking in this bush.
Okay. Do I see them though?
You do see them, yes.
Okay. And can I tell? Do they look like they are going to try to kill us?
You don't get that. With a 12, you don't really see what their intentions are.
Okay. I'm just going to yell over. Well met.
So the male snake one looks over at you and says, "Oi, what are you doing?"
Hey, we're looking for this volcano. Can you point us in the right direction, or do we know where we're going?
Yeah, Romeo is pointing you in the direction. You can see it
right.
off near the horizon. Or whatever. I guess it's the horizon. It's a couple miles away still.
We're just traveling through. What are you up to?
Yeah, what you need to get out here right now.
Porque? That's the wrong language.
What? What you saying to me? Is that like some other language?
It's Triton.
Why do we need to leave this place? What is wrong?
This is my bush here.
Well, I'm not in your bush. I'm outside.
You're near my bush, aren't you?
I'm not near your bush. We'll be carrying on. You carry on with your business, and we'll carry on with ours.
Are you gonna take that from him? Why you? Oh, take that from her. Why don't you go and fuck her up, whatever she is, that fish person?
Fish person? Oh, how rude.
And he looks over at her and says, "You leave me alone, woman. I'm talking."
Okay, well, you sound very busy. We'll be on our way.
No, nope. You're not going anywhere.
I mean, unless you want to die, but I don't think you want to die, so I think we'll be on our way.
Anything else you want to do in your turn?
Can I prepare an action?
You can.
Are these our neighbors? Out of curiosity?
If they attack any of us, I would like to attack back with. I mean, I guess if I use my crossbow, will that work, or do I need to ready something that I don't, if I don't know the range?
I mean, you can. I mean, you definitely have the range for a crossbow.
Okay, so all ready to use my crossbow. Should they attack?
Yeah, I mean, they're 35 and 35 each from you.
Yeah, or if they start like running up with weapons up, that's when I want to pew pew.
Okay, yeah. If negotiations break down, you're gonna shoot him right in the face. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Rexenor, you're up.
So the first thing I'm going to do is use my action to cast Mage Armor.
Okay.
And bump my AC to 15 for the next 8 hours.
All right. And are you still using your previous 2 rolls from?
No, I did roll some other rolls. I will
Use
send
those.
to you right now.
Okay. But otherwise, you have your mage armor.
And I will call out to them, "You should let us pass, or we will trim your bush."
Hey, what are you talking about? You can't tell us what to do. This is all bush. It's our territory.
And these are our persons. You should let us pass to your sacred volcano.
Oh, we don't give a shit about your volcano.
Then we'll be on our way.
Not without a fight, you won't.
Well, that can be arranged too.
Huh?
That's my turn.
All right, you want to prepare any other action?
That was my action.
That was your action.
So I'm just, I'm comfortable with where I'm at for the moment.
All right, Tara, you got some snake people that are pumping out their chests a little bit, puffing out their chests. What are you doing?
Can I do I don't know, a perception check? I just want to know what, or even investigation.
What are you trying to figure out?
I want to know, like, how intelligent they are.
Yeah, so go ahead and do an insight check.
I've got my PhD.
15. You know that they're of middling intelligence. They're more of a product of their culture at this point. So
It's all the standardized testing.
that's right.
Isn't it?
In it. But yeah, they're all right.
Can I try to intimidate the guy?
Sir Savington has joined us on Twitch, by the way. Okay, what'd you say? Sorry.
I just want to say, Tari does not understand your standoffishness. Tari and her friends need to go to. We need to go through or past your bush. You just need to like stand down.
Well, Tori, is it? Well,
Tari.
Tori.
Tari doesn't like being. Tari doesn't like to have to repeat herself.
And you say I'm a weird one, huh? Looks like you're the weird one. Why don't you go ahead and just get the hell out of here? Get away from my bush. This accent's turning into Australian more and more.
What it was supposed to be in the first place.
I know it's a mix of all of them.
He's from everywhere.
That's right.
South.
Well, all right. Well, oh,
Intimidating.
all right, Tori.
Intimidated.
Yeah, you can roll for intimidation. 15. Let's see. Let me roll for him real quick.
One.
What is that?
Wisdom save.
That's wisdom, right?
Yeah,
I don't know.
usually.
Or charisma? I'll do a charisma. Yeah, he's a little. He's kind of takes a step back into the bush a little bit. If I can grab it, there it goes. Takes a little step back, but he's not necessarily stepping down. All right, Theodore, it's your turn.
I believe you both need to stand down immediately.
We do? Why? Why should we step down? I'm changing her voice up.
You just irritate me beyond belief.
I irritate you? Why you irritate me? I'm sitting here just sitting in my bush, and you come along trying to like be open a business. You should be getting out of here, shouldn't you?
You are not being very neighborly.
I am no neighbour. Look at that little shitbag behind you. What's his name there? I've killed lots of them. What are they, like Alani or some shit? Adonis? I don't know.
We're not especially aligned with them, but this particular champion of their people is one of my good friends.
Oh, well, maybe I should just shove my snake foot right up your asshole.
Let's go.
All right, Lucky, you are up.
I want to move forward, so I'm gonna move. Oops. To about right here, and then I am going to shapeshift into a wolf.
Okay.
And oops, that's weird. But there's information about the wolf.
Okay.
I just posted it, and that takes an action. So I'm gonna go whoosh and turn into a wolf.
It's a cute little puppy dog, actually. And so the snake man looks at you and is like, "What? You guys just got a wolf here? Is that it?"
And that growl.
Oh.
I snarl.
Do you want to roll for intimidation?
I can do that. I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, let's.
Do you get
how do
advantage
do that?
being a wolf? That'd be kind of cool.
I'll give it to you for advantage.
How do you roll for intimidation?
It's just that one of your it's
A
yeah,
check.
your
Skills.
skills.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
your
I see.
charisma modifier.
I did. And I just.
So 16. I'll do the female there. Yeah, she's definitely intimidated. She kind of takes another step back into the bush a little bit. Not looking terribly happy to see this little goat man turn into a wolf in front of her eyes. Denomenos.
I get kind of low and kind of get that.
All right, kind of crouching.
Right. Do I have any idea? Do I know what you want TR? I assume I would, but I don't know.
That's something.
What's that?
So do I know they're you on T or anything?
You can do a history check.
All right. I was like
Let's take a picture of
14.
14. You do know that these are not very common creatures in Theros at all, but there have been tales, especially in the Dakra Islands and then around Akros, that there has been known, or these Yunti have been known to slither around occasionally, but they are a minor demon or monster in Theros.
Okay. So I say, or I get kind of interested at this point. I say, okay, so, excuse me, are you neighbors? Are you from the East End? I don't know.
Oh, we're from the East End. What are you getting at?
Well, I just wanted to know, why is it that you're so afraid to let us pass? I know we're by your bush, but we can go around it, and it's really no inconvenience to you.
Hey, Well, now you're in front of my bush, and so now I feel like I gotta do something about it, don't I? Huh?
Well, I mean, your party is rather weak compared to ours, and we'd like to give you the chance to get away from this peacefully, but we do pack a punch, you see.
Well, looks like you want to go, huh?
All right, and with that, I cast. Looks like it's time to cast Thunder Wave,
Okay.
but I'm gonna cast it with
Before people get there.
because I can. No. I'm gonna cast it with, we'll say,
That's the shit.
force damage.
Okay.
Well, yeah. Okay. So,
Does it have a radial?
Yeah, I think
It
you're
is.
gonna have to step up for that.
Yeah, it's a 15-foot cube. I would assume that can kind of get them, like if I,
Yeah, if you shoot it kind of right in the middle there.
yeah.
Sure.
Can you
Well,
rotate?
it originates from you. So
Oh.
we're gonna
Oh,
have
it
to
comes from me. Yeah, I'll move up. Whatever.
Yeah. So if you kind of go to the edge right next to her of the edge of this kind of pedestaled temple, you would be able to get both of them. Well, no, you would be able to get her only.
That's not quite ideal either.
I mean, I don't think he's moved yet.
I
No.
haven't.
You could move up and hit both, I think.
Could I move? Wait, so how far was that up to her?
So if you stand right next to her,
Yeah.
so they are 15 feet apart.
Yeah, you could just get them both.
Yeah. Then I'll do that.
Okay.
So I'll just move. Yeah. All right. It's probably a really dumb idea, but you know what?
Yeah, it is.
Do it.
That's just called playing D&D.
Do it.
Yeah.
Use your skills.
Oh wait, and they go next too. Shit.
Yeah, they do.
Maybe I won't do that. Actually, I'm gonna rethink. I'm gonna cast something else. I'll do.
Doesn't it knock them back, though? Does it do knockback?
I think it does actually, but even then, I'm definitely the closest to them to attack. All right, you know what? I'll just do instead of that. I'll do magic missile.
Okay.
But I will do it with. Actually, okay. So I'm gonna do a nature check on these because I don't. Do I know what kind of damage they're most susceptible to?
You did get a 15. You know that. Let me see here. Being of the snake type, probably poisoning them is not going to do a whole lot of damage.
Yeah.
But other than that, you get the sense that they're going to be just fine with anything.
All right. Actually, I'll do cold damage with my magic missile.
Okay.
And yeah, so.
And that you also know that they do have a certain resilience to magic. They taught you that in the Acadia Academy.
I know. If you ever come across Yuan-Ti,
So what are you doing? Did no one else?
well, that changes things. Actually, you know what? I'll just leave it as the force damage that it is.
Okay.
That sucks. Well, whatever. All right. So they. So magic missile definitely hits. It's 1d4. So it's 3 attacks, right?
Yep. If you want to use them all. Yep.
Yeah. And
Magic missile automatically hits. I usually just have a person roll a d4 and then multiply that by 3, but you can do it however you want.
Yeah.
Some people roll 3 d4s and do it that way too.
It's up to you. I figure just roll all 3 and then have it calculate it.
That's fair. So plus 3. So 10 damage.
And who are you attacking?
The one closest to me.
All right, the female. So 10 damage to her. That's not magical, is? I guess it would be.
Well, it's force damage, but it's. Yeah.
Oh, they're just
It's
saving
not
throws and other
No, they
magical
don't have
effects.
to
So
make
no.
a saving throw.
Yep.
Uh,
All right.
Unless they have a shield spell, it hits.
Yep. That hits. Very nicely done. They are looking real mad now. She looks over at you, Dionomino. She's like, oh, what the hell?
I just thought I'd get things started, and then I kind of jump behind this pillar.
Okay.
You run away.
Yeah, I'm a wizard. Of course I run away.
That's
Yeah,
the
we
most
run
Seder
far
thing
enough
he's
to
ever
help
done.
people.
And then she's actually going to run towards you, jump on top of this pillar, and she's going to try to attack you. God, I didn't get this ready. So she is going to, I imagine a 19 hits,
Unless I cast shield as a reaction.
which you certainly can do.
Yeah, then I will.
Okay.
Oh wait, actually no, that's still a hit. Never mind.
So that still hits?
Oh wait. I can't remember what my armor. Yeah, so that's right. That would still hit. Yep, 19 hits.
Okay. And so she's going to hit you with her big old nasty scimitar for 4 damage.
All right, I'll take it.
And then she's going to attack you again.
Okay.
And this did it go? Oh, it did go. Okay, and she got a 5 at base, so she misses the second one. You dodge out of the way after getting your horns nearly chopped off. The next one is going to go after.
Wait, so does your reaction come in yet?
Yeah, you can now do your as you see her attacking. You can go ahead and use your reaction.
Okay. So. Oh, I think that misses.
Who are you attacking? The Malison? The male?
Her?
Her?
Well, since she moved first, I would
Yep.
be attacking her because that's, I think, how it would work.
And you got a 7? Yeah, that misses. All right. So this Yonti Malison is going to go up and attack the dog that he sees. And he's going to attack it with his bite first. He's going to try biting at it. He's real mad. And gets a nat 1. He's a little afraid. He bites into the rock that you're a little behind, and you get an attack of opportunity.
Woo! Okay, so it's a 2d4 plus 2.
Well, you
I
gotta
gotta say-
you gotta roll to hit, or yeah, see if you can hit him.
Oh, sorry.
Can you imagine how ridiculous that must look? This He-Man looking guy with a Muppet snake head runs right up to you and goes, "Ah!"
It does miss. So he totally falls over. He gets back up, but yeah, you try to hit him and you miss. He's gonna try to swing at you with his scimitar.
It'd be a 12 total.
Still miss.
Probably still misses.
Actually, okay, I thought you added that. So actually, a 12 does hit. Thank you.
Yes. I didn't add my modifiers. Sorry.
You gotta remember them modifiers. man.
Yep.
Well,
I'm not gonna necessarily do it for you.
okay.
All right, so that hits. So you can bite at him with your dog.
2d4 plus 2. 6.
6 damage. Solid hit. Solid bite. He's going to then turn around or get up and swing at you. And he's going to get, let's see. What is that? That's going to be a 16.
Yeah, that hits.
That
Yeah,
hits.
12, I think.
All right. So with his
13,
scimitar, he's going to do 6 damage on you.
Oh no, I'm down to 5 hit points.
Oh jeez.
Well, for the bear.
For the bear.
dog.
Or the dog. Yeah, okay.
The dog.
All right. That's their turn. Ezrin, negotiations have broken down. It is your turn.
Sorry.
Okay, I am going to, let's see. It is. Are either one of them hurt? I don't think either one is hurt.
They're both hurt.
They're both a little hurt.
Mm-hmm.
One look perhaps weaker than the other.
You get the sense that the Yonti Pureblood, which is attacking Dionominos, is looking a little worse than the Malison.
Okay. I will shoot with my crossbow. Oh, I only got an 11.
11 just hits. So you hit her right in the side from a distance. What is the distance on that thing? It's probably like 60.
It can go, average is 80 and max
80.
is 320. So.
Oh, there it is. Okay. So 4 damage.
Whoop-de-doo. Yep.
Yeah, you hit her, but you hit her nonetheless.
That's That's more damage than I've done since our first fight.
Those people just don't want to keep standing in bonfires.
That's literally the lowest I could have done. Apparently, I rolled a 1.
All right. Rexenor, you are up.
I am going to try one more attempt at diplomacy.
Okay.
And I am going to point my staff at their tree. And I'm going to say, "Let us go, or I will burn down your home."
That's telling them, Rex.
What you gonna do? You're gonna burn down my home? Is that it? Ain't it? What?
Yeah.
Go ahead and
These
do
are my favorite NPCs yet.
do a persuasion check with well, either persuasion or intimidation.
I feel like this is more intimidation, and it doesn't really matter because I'm not great at it. But we'll see.
A 10. Yeah, he looks at you and he says, "Well, you can just go ahead and fuck right off then, eh?"
All right. I do 6 fire damage to the tree.
Okay.
I assume it's vulnerable to fire damage.
Yeah,
And
so
I'm just gonna keep concentrating on it, and it's going to continue to burn every round.
so it begins to light on fire and burn for sure. He is none too happy with that. So it is on fire. All right. So anything else you want to do?
Ooh,
So
I
sad.
think that'll do.
All right.
I wish I would have taken a bonfire in Magic 101.
All right, Tari.
Cantrips 101.
Right. I want to daunting roar.
Okay.
They need to make a wisdom saving throw of, let's see here, it's 10 plus.
How close do they?
Yeah, is there a range?
Within 10 feet, so I need to move.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't know if I'm going to make it. Never mind.
You should.
Well, I have, let's see here, my speed is 35 actually.
Yeah, they're only 25 from you.
Right.
The Malison.
You can probably flank him and then yell. You
Alright.
tap him on the shoulder. Rawr!
Yeah, pretty much. So they have to do, he has to do a, 8 plus 2 plus
Oh, that's funny.
4,
I see Charlotte
14,
going from one of your screens to the other. Just had to say that.
14
what?
wisdom throw.
A wisdom of 14.
Or more.
He fails.
So he, let's see here.
Daunting.
So, it's he is frightened,
Okay.
frightened of me until my next turn, and I guess that's
So you
that was a bonus action.
so you sneak up behind him and do this like gut-wrenching roar, and he kind of looks over behind you and he's like, "Oh wait, what the hell?"
It's
And
raining
after
cats and
that-
dogs.
After that, I want to let me see here. Use my claws and slash him.
And slash him. All right. You get advantage on this.
Mm.
Roll again to see if you get a crit. Nope. All right, you hit him.
Yeah.
All right.
Meow, meow.
Oh wait, hang on a second. Yeah, never mind. Sorry.
It's 1d4.
What was that from?
Anymore.
I don't even know.
Sorry, I clicked the thing and it didn't. I'm still learning, so.
If you click the claws unarmed bit, I think it looks.
Yeah, the black part underneath the number. The black bit there.
On,
I love how
Oh,
way much more your claws doing damage than my horns do.
You're right.
6.
All right, 6 slashing damage. You just slash him right across the back. Looks like he kind of enjoys it, but there's a little bit of blood nonetheless. like any cat claw, it begins to puff up, or cat scratch, it begins to puff up immediately and just itch like crazy.
That's only if you're allergic.
Yeah,
Look at that.
because most people are allergic to cats because they're evil creatures sent from hell. Anyway, is that your turn?
That's why they do so well among humans.
That's right.
Because they are too.
Because so are we, right? Exactly. All right. That your turn, Tari?
Yes.
Okay. Theodore.
Oh, I like the trail.
Is it my turn?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Well then. I will stand up. I will move up somewhat. Let's see, how far can I go? I'll go like 20 feet between kind of the two of them. This is your last chance. Stand aside. We have no wish for violence here, although we are clearly quite capable.
Hey,
you're
burning our tree! It's all bush, and he's burning it!
It's, at least you're not in it. I will try to persuade them to just give up.
Like that guy who only eats junipers in Life of Brian.
That's
Hermit.
right.
Oh, that's not right. That's perception.
That is a
Sorry.
perception. My bush!
Damn it. If it was persuasion, it would have been 2 higher.
8. Ugh, man, you guys are... You're killing me,
If I'd
Smalls.
If I'd hit the right button, it would have been a 25?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who are you
Never
talking
mind,
to?
I guess
Who are you talking to?
both of them.
Both of them? All right. Yeah, they're both like,
Right.
no. Why you just go shove off then?
All right, I will charge at the Malison, I guess.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'm going to charge at the Pure Blood.
Where were you? Were you like, do you have like 45 feet movement?
So, if I use a charge action, I can use my horns as an attack as a bonus action.
And how far can you run?
30 feet, so up to 60.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to roll to hit. I don't have a weapon for horns, so let's see. How do I do this?
I think it's
Is it
2
when-
plus
Plus strength. Do I add my
What's your strength
proficiency?
modifier? Yeah.
Strength and proficiency added, right?
Yeah.
For unarmed. 24 to hit.
That hits.
What's your damage?
1d6 plus my strength.
Wow.
So this is
I do 9 damage.
this is the hammering horn.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, so they got to
Actually,
do
Goring
it. What's that?
Goring Rush allows me to use a dash action on my
Oh.
turn. As long as I move 20 feet, I can make 1 melee attack as a bonus action.
Right. So if the
Hammering Horns I can do as well. Hammering Horns, if I hit a creature with my horns, I can push them.
right. So we'll hit first. So you do 9 damage, solid hit, and then she needs to do a strength saving throw to see if she goes flying or not, and she needs to do a 8 plus your proficiency bonus. So what would that? Oh, and she fails.
14.
Yeah. For strength, yeah, she fails.
Okay, she moves 10 feet away from me.
And so she gets knocked off the pedestal that she was on and is now knocked prone. She does not hit any walls or anything.
Does Dianominos get a attack of opportunity?
I would say he certainly does, as she goes flying through the air past him, screaming.
I warned you. You mess with the bull.
Yeah, she falls off and she's like, "You caught!"
All right.
I
guess
gave you
it doesn't
ample opportunity.
So I'll also. That's terrible. All right. I have the worst melee attacks in this. Right. So I got an 11
That misses.
to hit. All right. It's
You needed a
pathetic.
12, right?
No, yeah, you need an 11 actually.
Well, I haven't. 11 is what I got. I just didn't add my bonus.
Oh, well then that works. You gotta. Okay, sorry.
That's fine. It's
That
not a lot
hits. That hits. That just hits. She goes flying through the air. You stab her right in the ankle.
I guess I'll do it properly.
The whatever, the fish, or not the fish, the snake ankle. Snankle.
Are you using your horns?
Yeah. Well, it doesn't. It's the same for my dagger or my horn. So it's 2.
Yes.
So what you're saying is like we're pinballing her around with horns?
Yeah.
Cold blimey!
Don't mess with the goat, young woman. You'll get it.
Don't mess with
An
this horn.
uncomfortable pinch.
Bad news.
Exactly.
All right.
That's just thrown
So
in
the
background.
what are they? Ruminants? Is that it? The ruminants are taking care of her.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Lucky going down to another goat,
Okay.
another horny one, but he is in the shape of a dog at the moment.
A wolf.
Wolf, an
Okay,
ancient
I bark
dog.
at him twice. Go, woof, woof. And then I'm gonna growl, and I'm gonna do another bite attack.
All right.
So hold on a second.
You have advantage because he's flanked.
You do.
He also has disadvantage on all saves while he's scared of the cat.
Oh, I only got 10.
For your attack,
I thought it was
But
more
they-
than 2.
well, you get advantage,
Oh,
but
let's roll again.
let me scroll up.
It's +4 actually.
Yeah,
That'd be
it is.
16.
So that does hit, but roll for a second time. And you did. So that's not nat 20, but you do hit.
Yay! Okay, and then I'm gonna do another bite. I can't find the bite option, so I'm gonna have to just roll it.
Yeah, just roll. So that would be what, 2d4 plus 2 piercing damage?
Yeah,
Yes. Fuck yeah.
8.
8. Nice, solid bite.
And
You
he needs to do a strength save of 11, or else he goes prone again.
all right? And he gets a nat 20. He is solid. He
jumps
takes the
up.
bite right in the crotch. He's like, yeah!
Sergeant
But he still
Marquette.
loses his 10 points, right?
What's that?
He still gets damaged, right?
It does its damage, yeah, but he's still like, all right, now it's gonna be my turn next. Actually, it's not. It's Dionomenos. It's because he's stupid. But Dio, it is your turn.
I like how we're talking about taking turns though. That's
Right, exactly.
Wait, it's your turn.
Hey, when's it gonna be my turn?
all right. I'll just do the same thing I did last time and magic missile this lady.
Yeah, Snake Crotch is underrepresented in the lore of D&D.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you doing to this lady?
Same thing as that last time.
Lady.
Magic missile.
I cast magic missile.
I cast magic missile. He
Right.
says it in that voice too. Ooh, that's a good one.
Whoa.
13. Damn. Yeah, solid hit. She is looking real bad. You blast her, and her scales are singeing, and yeah, she's looking real bad.
I'm like, do you yield?
Yanti do not have cloaca protection. You can do. I will say you can do a persuasion check with advantage,
Right.
or intimidation, whichever you so choose.
I'll use persuasion. I have proficiency in that. All right. Hey.
Let me roll for her, see how well she does. She rolled,
Burn your fucking house down.
but she's dumb as a box of rocks. So she's like, "Oh, well, you can just go fuck yourself then, huh?"
Well, I'd rather destroy you.
All right, it is her turn though, and
I go and hide behind Theodore.
yeah, you do. Well, and lucky for you, she is going to go and attack Theodore. And she's going to pull out her scimitar. And gets a 6. So I'm going to presume that misses him. She's going to attack. Let's see, since you're both right there. She turns around and attacks Dionomenos. And gets a 15.
Yeah, that hits.
That hits.
Wait, unless I can cast the spell.
As a reaction, you certainly can.
Yeah, so I cast shield.
You cast your, so she comes and she's gonna stab at Dina right before it like hits your shoulder. You're like, shield, and this aura kind of just boom, boom, pushes her blade away.
Yeah.
As you are right up in her face and she's bearing down on you, you get this like look of her face where it's just like charred and like part of her jaw is missing from your firebolt or from your whatever
My
bolt, your
bolt missiles.
yeah, your magic missile.
That's graphic.
It's super graphic. She's looking real rough. All right, the Yonti Malison has to run away. I understand it.
It's frightened.
It is frightened. Does it do a save at the beginning or end of its turn?
Usually at the end.
At the end. So it has to run away, and so it will. Let's see. It's going.
Frightened, it can't approach Tari.
So it doesn't need to run away.
No.
But okay, well, good. So it actually rolled and got Lucky. So it's going to go ahead and attack Lucky. Oof, that I presume is gonna. What's that?
I just said sometimes we all get lucky. Go ahead.
That's right, and got a 23 or 22. So that hits.
That hits my doggy.
That hits the dog.
Oh.
And that's gonna be.
I can't see any of that you did, but
Oh, is there no? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. So it just did 10 poison damage,
okay.
and then it also did an additional 7 piercing damage.
Yay, carambas!
So whatever. So once you go down to 0, you turn back into Lucky, and then whenever leftover damage goes to Lucky.
So yeah,
So how many
It has
points? Hmm.
the
It has
wolf has
disadvantage
5
on
hit
attacks,
points
so
left.
I can see Tari.
It has disadvantage. Let me roll again, and it misses solidly.
Oh, yes.
Solidly.
Yes.
Lucky, you just got super lucky.
I am lucky.
It's the name.
And it's going to run away. And so that means it gets, so that means Tara, you get an opportunity attack. Lucky, you get an opportunity attack.
Yay!
It's going to run. Ah! I got stretched out. It's going to run this way.
You're tearing me apart.
No!
No.
All right, 18 hits. Lucky roll for attack and 5 slashing damage. Solid hit.
2. Oh my gosh.
You rolled a
Actually,
2
4.
plus
It's 4, but
so
but
four,
no.
4 misses. All right. So he's going to run up and actually attack Rexenor for blowing up his tree or his bush there.
Glutton.
And 14,
Misses.
And-
He hits my mage armor.
and he hits your mage armor. It clinks off of it, and that's his turn. Ezrin, you are up.
Okay, I mean, the crossbow is probably my best bet, so I'm going to go and shoot at the lady again and see what I can do.
Okay.
18.
18 hits. So who are you shooting?
The lady.
Okay, yeah, you knock right into her and do 8 piercing damage. So from Theodora's shoulder, it comes over and smacks her, boom, right in the forehead. She falls over, dead.
Nice shooting, Ezrin.
It's my infused crossbow here. I made it a little bit better.
Very, very nice. Anything else you want to do in your turn?
Diva in the crossbow.
You infused it, but that was yesterday.
Anything else you want to do?
No, I'm going to stay right here. I will attack the guy if he comes over, or on my next turn if he's not dead, but he'll probably be dead.
All right, Rexenor, you have this Yanti right in front of you. He looks over and sees his girl just get knocked down. He's like, "Oh yeah, you're gonna pay for that."
Whoa, you changed the accent again.
I did. Well, in the land of D&D, there is no accent.
The wandering accent is a feature of all NPCs.
This is how they talk. Don't make fun of their culture.
They're a mismatch.
So I am maintaining concentration on the bonfire because fuck this asshole.
Yep.
The tree is going to take 4 more damage, but
Oh.
I'm going to swing my quarterstaff at him with 2 hands.
Okay.
Oh, I guess it's just the one. 12.
12 just hits.
Right. That'll do 5 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, good hit. Good hit. Yeah. You take.
Burning your fucking house down until you yield.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
You're welcome to try.
And as you do that and say that, the bush begins to kind of collapse and fall into ash. Tari,
I'm sad.
you're up. I need you to do a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Because you're on fire.
Well, you're not yet.
No, this fire thing was always hurting everybody.
You might,
Is it like burning her tail or something?
We'll
you
see.
might get advantage because you can see it, right?
No, her back's to it. She stepped right
Why is
into
it
it.
so warm right now.
A 10.
She's aware of it.
Yeah, but this thing collapsed right behind her. You take 1 bludgeoning damage as a piece of cinder falls on you as this bush collapses.
Ow.
It's 1 fire damage, sorry. All right. So the Yonti Pureblood is dead. The Malison is up on Rexenor. The bush behind you is collapsing in a fiery heap. What do you want to do?
I want to see if I. How do I measure?
2 down, 1 up, 2 down. That one.
Sorry.
Yeah, Romeo pulls out his inhaler because of all the smoke.
So you just drag it.
I just cannot get enough of the Romeo as fucking Monty Python hospital patient.
So, Tari is going to run and try to flank this dude.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's getting the 2-handed axe. He's gonna have a severed head any second.
And I'm going to attack him with my 2-handed battle axe.
He's gonna be a regular corpse and a dead snake head now.
All right, what did you get? I'm looking at something else real quick.
You get to attack twice.
Yeah, you get advantage.
Advantage.
Oh, sorry.
Let's see if you crit.
I always forget these things.
Ooh, no, that's a.
It's
Still
a,
hit.
yeah, I mean.
Dirty 20 hits. Yeah. And 7 slashing damage.
Well, no, she did this 14.
Oh, thank you. 14 slashing. Yeah, he's looking pretty rough. Pretty rough. Anything else you want to do in your turn, Tari?
I don't know if you can.
Can I speak then?
Yeah,
As
you
a
certainly
free
can.
action?
Yes. Yep.
You dumbass. We told you that we would not hurt you if you let us go.
He looks back over. Go ahead.
So dumb.
I was gonna say, but look at your stupid bush, your stupid girlfriend, and you.
He looks over at you and says, "Oh, why are you so near me? You crazy large cat! You killed me, girl! What? Leave me alone! I don't have anything to live for now!
Oh no.
You killed everything!
I was just gonna say, do you want me to put you in out of misery?
I'm gonna fucking kill someone!
You're so stupid.
I feel kind of bad for him at this
He
point.
doesn't know when to give up.
Is it my turn?
It is your turn.
I can heal your girlfriend. Just, ugh. Ugh.
What? What? I thought she was dead. I thought she was. I thought she was a toad.
She's bleeding out. Don't get me wrong.
I mean, she kind of is a toad, really.
Anyway, go ahead and do a persuasion check with advantage.
This is your last chance, you foolish snakeman. Natural 20.
Nat 20. He's like, Hey, are you sure you can bring her back and get the fuck out of here?
I think you're actually the one who's going to get out of here. But I will heal your friend.
And he kind of like, he kind of keeps looking at Tari very like timidly and then puts down his scimitar.
All right. Well, I will cast Healing Word, which is kind of pathetic, I believe.
Yeah.
5 health.
That's all right. So she's at 5 health. So she's like, what just happened?
Leave now and never return, for your bush is cinders.
And
Find a new bush.
and he looks, and she looks over at the other Yonti. He's like, hey, what? Let's get the fuck out of here. And they all start running into the forest.
Yay! We didn't kill him.
Drop the bonfire.
This is totally different than our last party.
Yeah.
It is
We didn't
purely
shake
by
it
the
down, Murder.
I care.
Nordak's
It
not
is
letting
purely-
the skills get away.
You're much.
Yeah.
purely the grace of Ifara that prevents me from striking you down. You foolish creatures. Never again raise arms against people.
Hey, fuck off!
Oh, they're so stupid.
I throw a rock at him.
You might kill her.
Killed her again.
I'll throw a rock at him then.
You can roll for that.
I'll try to miss, but we'll see.
Nat 20.
Yeah, if that happens.
Yeah, you
I don't
miss.
care.
Or no, that's sorry, that was your healing.
It's only it's a straight D20 plus 2. Okay. It's
8. Yeah, you miss.
Get out of here!
Yeah, you kind of like keep throwing. It's like looking at a raccoon coming off your porch. You just keep throwing rocks at it.
You skedaddle, you foolish creatures.
Not raccoons, you idiot. Yonti.
Yonti.
Yontai.
Y'all want some of teas? I think we made that joke before.
But it doesn't get old.
All right.
Oh, I guess that was my action because the healing word is only a.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they run away. You all get 130 XP.
How much? 100?
130.
So sad.
630.
All right. So you're sitting there. There's blood around. Dionominos looking a little injured. Yanti's kind of, Tari's brushing off some cinders from her shoulder. This big bush continues to burn.
I dropped the fire.
Okay, you drop the fire and the
I
bush.
don't think it's gonna help.
No, the bush continues to burn a little bit in
It had to
parts.
chance.
Yeah, in parts it
I'll go
burns.
up and stomp it out.
All right, and as you do, the rest of it just turns to dust, and it is like it's like a campfire. Like a day later, it's just ash.
Can I sing Glycerine by the burning bush? Or by the.
By the burning bush. There you go.
Yeah, can I investigate for gold? I'm looking for money.
Yeah, you can go ahead and investigate.
Ooh, I want to
Drop
investigate.
the scimitar.
I want to find cool trinkets too.
Yeah.
Or metal. Or anything that could be helpful.
Whoa, oh,
Can I grab that scimitar he dropped?
yeah, that was terrible.
Whoa.
Nat 20 for Rexenor. What's that, Rex?
I said I have plucked out the heart of their mystery.
There you go.
Mm.
Yeah. So you do find enough for 15 gold for each of you.
All right. Every little bit helps.
Yeah, Ezra, you don't necessarily find anything else other than that one gem. You get the sense that that probably fell out of their kind of cache as they were scouring the countryside over the last probably several months, as Romeo reports it.
So,
Can I grab that scimitar that he dropped?
You can. It's a yeah. It is a normal non-magical scimitar.
Does anyone want this?
mm,
I have fire.
I do as well.
And I'm gonna do something very druid. I'm gonna
Can't use
plant
it.
a tree back where the ashes were, because I'm a little bit upset that there's too much burning of nature.
Yeah, I get
Well,
that.
Yeah.
I will read a poem as you do this.
So with the
Poem about tree.
with the 13, you do manage to find some seeds and you kind of plant them around a nice, you know exactly what kind of plant this is. You put it in there, and Theodore does a song or a story for you, a poem.
Well, I
From
can
the
plant-
smallest seed, nourished
I can
by
actually make
soil
flowers
and water.
grow. And
Sorry.
plants grow.
Hold on, Theodore. What was that? Oh, Lucky?
Oh, I actually have a spell that the druid craft. It can actually make plants grow. It's a cantrip.
All right, so you do this cantrip, maybe yeah, you do this cantrip and it starts, a new plant starts to grow. And as you do that, Theodore does his poem. Go ahead, Theodore.
From the smallest seed, nourished by soil and water, enormous trees sprout. Another real basic poem.
Yeah. All right.
I walk over to Theodora and I say, "Thank you for coming up and helping me with that. You
You
want
looked
to?"
like you needed help.
I did. Us, or I guess us and toroids stick together, don't we?
The pinball thing was kind of fun.
That was. I see that your horns are a lot bigger than mine, but I'm okay with my goat hood.
Anything else you guys want to do while you're hanging out here?
I want to get a long rest if we can.
Yeah, you certainly can. It's getting later in the day now that you've attacked and explored a couple times. You all can set up a nice, beautiful camp next to this little creek here. Have a nice little campfire, toast some marshmallows, talk about your old days.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's do this.
Anything you want to do in the night?
Should we each kind of stand guard just in case so that nothing can sneak up on us?
And especially not sneak up on Romeo.
Yeah.
Surround Romeo.
I asked
Put him in the
Arnal-
middle of a circle. I'll be on the water side because I like to be in the water. I'm going to be like having the water half out.
You do that?
I asked Arnaldo what god he prays to. It's a kind of interrupted. I
Arnaldo's
pray
not here.
to the four winds.
So, Dianomonos, what are you doing? Sorry?
I was just saying I'll ask Arnaldo which god he prays to, but I know he's not here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and Romeo says, yeah, he always seems to be around, but, when you really need him, he's not really around. He's not the smartest guy in the world.
I've met plenty of those in my life.
Yeah, he is strong and stout, and he's a good warrior and a good hard worker, but, God, he is dumb as a box of hair.
Well, which god do you pray to?
I tend to pray to all of the gods. If depends on my need and what I want to bless upon and offer to the gods as my token of sacrifice.
Do you have a favorite god, though? Everyone must have a
Well, I would say that we are more predisposed to, I would say probably Nilia.
Nilia.
As
I
a
like
as
Nilia.
yes, Nilia is she's a noble god, and we around here we do not fancy a lot of accoutrement, you might say. Of we live simple lives in this forest here.
I enjoyed Nilia, but have you considered praying to a Farah as your personal lord and savior? I couldn't get that out straight.
You know, we don't know a lot of Afera. We've heard old tales of these things called polis, but we can't really even imagine what those might be.
Well, do you see where we're standing? There's an old temple here and bits of old buildings.
Yes, of course.
Well, this would be something I think a Farah would approve of. Don't you agree, Theodore?
Possibly. It does take many hands to build a temple such as this.
Well, I bet you if these two factions weren't fighting, they could probably do something like that and make quite a use of this island.
Yes, but we imagine that there were giants who must have lived on this island before we came that built these giant type of buildings. I don't know how simple men like us could have built something so grand.
Well,
So, is your polis just populated with giants?
no. Well, I mean, there aren't giants in this realm, right?
There are. There are more cyclopses than giants.
Yeah, there's not really many in my polis. In fact, most of the beings living there, I think, are probably human. And yeah, it's humans just like yourselves. And it has really helped us to thrive and to grow in ways that you couldn't even imagine. You should visit it sometime.
Perhaps I will. Perhaps, I don't know, if we could convince Demi to maybe go on your ship with you, maybe we could join you on your adventure.
Yeah, I think that would be good. Then we could send you back, and you could have ideas of how to make your land a grand place.
That would be very fascinating for sure.
Yeah, and I forget, did we investigate like what this whole city thing, what we think, or what we know about it last time?
You did. You get the sense that it is a temple to Heliod that has been long collapsed, and probably based off your research, it was the ancestors of these tribes that had built it many generations ago.
Is it just the temple here, or are there like other city buildings?
You see throughout your wanderings that there are different ruins throughout, for sure. In this particular area, there isn't a lot of other things. There's multiple, like, kind of. It looks like maybe a village was here once upon a time, for sure.
Mm-hmm. God, it's been a long day. I've used 3 first-level spells.
Whoop,
I feel
woohoo!
exhausted.
All right. Anything else anyone wants to do? Romeo gets sick, then scurvy, then drown. Yeah. What's that?
Said so long, my good portrait rolls, since we're taking a long rest.
That's right.
Had a 19 and a 1. Wasted.
Yes. Okay. And if you want to read, Apostle had a nice poem for you all in an ode to the burning bush.
Are you going to read it?
I can. It says, well, I think Rex should really read it because it's more in his voice.
Oh gosh. Yes.
Well, I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. Oh no, it's sorry, it's Lucky. So Lucky, if you want to read it.
Oh.
I'm not going to read it.
Okay, well, I will say, O tree that had burned a death not oh so earned, so I regrow you anew, so you can live on to have grew. Years will go by before we meet once more, and by then may your roots shield us again as we rest perhaps forevermore. Take us into a nature's genetically enhanced soil, so we depart after the gods have had used of us as we depart this mortal coil. Wonderfully done.
Yeah.
Lucky, is there a reason why you have police lights on your character?
That's how many times I can shapeshift.
Ah,
I have 2 dots, one for each, and I take
Okay.
them off.
that works.
Maybe don't use police colors. Not good.
All right.
Green and brown are good druid colors.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. Okay, so
If you're a cop, you must tell Theodore.
There you go.
as you can. As you continue on the next morning, you can roll whatever rolls you need to make, and you wake up. It's a, let's see, top of the order. Ezrin, go ahead and do a D100.
You're mute.
You are mute. That's
Wow. That's a good one.
true. 16 for a D100. You wake up and it's a brisk morning, slightly cool. There is a light, almost like a fog drizzle, like very, very misty. Light wind, nothing too major. A cool morning though. You get the sense that there is some some cloud waves that moved in from the ocean overnight. As you continue on your adventure. And as you do, you continue your normal walking order. You're all healed up, got all your good stuff going. Make sure your characters reflect that. And you start making your climb up this volcano. Romeo leading the way. There are paths that are not well trodden, but are easy enough to follow. Nobody gets lost. And you continue up a couple thousand feet. Actually, it's a large volcano. You look around and the trees begin to change as the elevation changes. It gets cooler and you can see the ocean all around. You see some camps on either side of the island that must represent the 2 tribes. You see a clearing on the east side that represents the Adonis tribe. And then out to the west, to the land that you haven't explored, you see within the treetops themselves lights coming out of the Aliki tribe from the treetops. And you get to where 2 paths, one coming from the east that you are taking and one coming from the west, converge on the side of this mountain. And a large archway welcomes you. This archway, you see light emanating from it.
Ooh.
And Romeo tells you all that there's not a chance in hell he will go any further, but you are welcome to.
Oh.
Keep yourself safe, Romeo. We shall return when we can.
It's probably safer with us.
That's probably true. Theo and T are just waiting out there about ready to kill him.
That's right.
Told you we should have killed him.
All right. So you guys want to enter?
Let us venture forth.
Let's enter. I'd like to enter.
Fuck.
Ugh.
Big friend and enter.
Is that Garrick?
And
Whoa.
you do all enter. Ezrin, anyone who wants to do it can do a perception check as you first enter this area. You walk in and let's go ahead. You're all doing pretty good. Tari got an 11, 15 for Theodore. Ezrin got a 21. Dinomos got a 19, Lucky 17, and Rex got a whole 26. Damn. Yeah,
Of course he did.
of course he did.
You saw my 21 and you raised it.
Yeah,
Bonus
Like
9?
9 bonus for that, right?
yeah. He's crazy. So Tari's getting kind of hot, not really enjoying the inside of a volcano as you come out of this long tube where it was dark in the middle, but you could see this light. And as you step out of this tube, it opens up into this large chasm. You see a couple different archways, one directly in front of you that leads to a large platform in the middle and a doorway up on the opposite side. But on either side, you see some rather rickety bridges and some very strange creatures just sitting there, kind of looking in no particular direction, not looking at you, but you see them.
Okay.
Ezrin, you were up.
And can I perceive anything about them? Like, even though they're not looking at us, do they look like they're off in another world, like perceiving something or meditating?
You can do an insight check.
Inside, I have no insight.
Refresh real quick.
A 17. You get the sense that these creatures, they. It's hard to describe. They seem to have. They seem to be a part of this environment. That they are creatures, yes, but they fit in to this environment just as well as the rocks, as the lava down below, and the archways in between.
Okay, can I perceive any traps or anything of that sort?
With your perception of 21, you notice that there are no particular traps, but the bridges do seem sketch.
Can I work on mending the bridges? No. Do I? Okay. So I turn to the group and I'm like, what do you think we should do? Should we go down the center, the edges? I could throw a stone ahead of us just to check and see if anything happens.
Is anyone able to check for traps? Traps? Anyone? Traps?
I don't have any. No.
Mm,
I mean, I'm also pretty good at investigation.
yes, as am I.
I need
Why
to
don't you keep an
exit.
eye out for traps?
My
I
character
come
keeps
from
up.
I come from a labyrinth that's full of traps, so traps always on my mind.
As you all are talking, I need Ezrin, Rex, Tari, Lucky, and Dianominos to do Constitution saving throws.
I gotta exit real quick.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
All right.
Yeah, same here.
We'll take a quick break as you roll these.
Do I need to roll?
No, you do not. All right. Ezrin, only you can see me and hear me. You're feeling just fine.
There we go. My character sheet got all like screwed
Weird.
Mine too. That's why I had to exit.
up. Yeah, same here.
There's no information on it.
All right, Rexanor. So you got an 11. You're really annoyed by Tari and Ezrin throughout this whole process. Any suggestions they make, you're going to try to counter or just it grinds on you. You're super annoyed by them. And I can't unclick you. Why can't I unclick you? There we go. All right, Tari, what'd you get? You got a 13. You're pretty annoyed by all the males. Not super annoyed, but annoyed enough where you're not going to necessarily go along with anything that they say. And I know Theodore can hear me, but fuck him. Or he can't. I don't know.
Can't.
Ah. All right, well, now I'm going to talk to Theodore. You didn't roll, so good for you.
What, you told me?
Dianominos, only you can hear me right now. Anything that Tari and Ezrin say really drives you nuts.
Okay.
So you're just super annoyed by anything they suggest in terms of outcomes throughout this process.
Hate women.
Hate them.
Maybe.
Hey, Lucky. All right, did you roll
Uh-huh.
your Constitution? What'd you get?
21.
All right. So, Lucky, only you can hear me right now. You feel really good about everyone and all their suggestions. No evil side effect has affected you. All
Theodore is a
right.
new chacho.
What's that?
I said Theodore is a new chacho.
That's right.
That's right.
Okay. So, Ezrin, you have suggested what?
I have suggested that we figured out which path we would like to take, and then I'd like to throw a stone kind of ahead of us, just to see if anything happens when I throw it.
Okay, so you were all deciding which path to make or take.
I want to go up the right path.
That little creature is so cute.
Yeah, he's cute. That's why I want to go say hi to him.
Must we take a path at all? Could we not yell across from the middle?
I mean, we could see if they respond to
But
us.
there's treasure at the end of it.
I
It
like
does not
Theodore's
belong
idea.
to us.
Can I also, like, if we're going to take one of these side paths, I would like to kind of work on the bridge and make it a little bit better as we cross so that we don't fall in the lava.
Seems fine to me. I'd jump on it.
My brother-in-law did that and then an elevator fell.
Yes, rather than taking all day to re-engineer these bridges, I can just move across quickly.
It is, we need to be safe. We need to make sure that we can safely cross the bridge.
Oh yes, it's very safe to remain in a volcano all day.
Yes, it is probably the fumes that will kill you, more likely.
At least the magma would be quick.
All
I
right.
am going to make sure that they are somewhat structurally sound.
Tell that to Gollum.
So, Ezrin, go ahead and do a. Let's do a nature check, actually.
Oh, do I not get to use any of my cool tools?
How would you like to use your cool tools?
I don't know. What did you say you wanted me to do?
I was going to say nature check to see the condition of the bridges. That's what you were debating, yes?
Yes.
A 9. They
Dead in
seem...
a single second, Apostle.
They seem... Yeah, kind of sketch. Neither here nor there. You really can't tell if one step will make you fall or that they are solid.
Can I do a mending cantrip on them? I know that takes some while and it's small areas.
You can attempt to do that.
I do that. I am not so sure with these. I like things to be sturdy and designed.
So which one are you mending?
I am like, as I go, I want to kind of look and see like, oh, it looks like this is starting to break. I'm going to fix this little part.
Yeah, on the right side.
Yes.
So you go over there and you cast this, and it doesn't look any different, but you cast the spell nonetheless.
Okay. I'm going to continually be casting it as I cross because it's a touch spell.
Okay, and you go ahead and cross the bridge.
I'm lighter. I can go
Mending
first.
isn't going to help much.
Yeah. So, I mean, how many cantrips do you get?
They're at will.
Okay. Yeah.
It's just my action.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, you can walk across if you choose.
Is there anything else I can do to help support this thing?
That's up to
I
you.
will tie a rope to you, and I will hold the rope.
That is a good idea.
All right.
And perhaps
Well,
you can tie the rope around the archway as well. It's a little sturdier. You're very sturdy, Theodore, but Arch is a little sturdier as well. I want both.
I'm not entirely sure. I mean, I'm not an engineer.
This thing looks like it has not been super maintained.
Oh yes.
Looks okay. I'm going to hit it.
Yeah, and it's solid.
So I want to cross with a rope tied around my waist, and Theodore and the arch, and casting mending as I go.
Okay. And as you walk across, you get across just fine.
Yay!
Yay! And then I will untie the rope so that the next person can use it.
Rexenor, you are up.
The first thing I'm going to do is cast Mage Armor on myself. So for the next day,
Okay, you do that.
walking into a dungeon just seems like a healthy use of a spell slot. I am super annoyed at how long this is taking from Ezrin. So I am just going to move over and start walking across the other one, stepping out just a couple times cautiously and seeing how it holds up.
You can do a perception check.
I will do that.
Actually, I know what number 2 is.
What?
Bonfire.
Bonfire, yeah. So with the 14, you hear these creakings, but you get the sense that it's not breaking, and so you continue across.
I continue across.
All right. And so you make it across. I'm gonna go ahead and go to Tari. You are up next.
I'm sorry. I'm looking at. How long can I jump?
Don't jump.
Let me see.
I was looking at it, but it doesn't make any sense to me. So
It doesn't make any sense to anyone.
I mean, I would.
It's 10 feet, I think, for me.
Yeah, I'll say with Tari being a Leonin, I would say a good 15 feet. Normally. And it's fight time.
Sorry.
All right, and we're all ready. We're all ready for battle. There is boxing gloves that get taken out, and we're all ready to fight.
Hell yeah.
What's your strength score? Because you can jump up to your strength score. 19 feet?
19.
For who? Oh, for Tari.
So 19 feet, yeah.
If you get a running jump.
Okay.
I'm a wizard. I don't jump anywhere.
Lucky Lala, you get some jumps bonus too.
So Tari, what do you want to do?
I would take the bridge. Right?
What, the middle?
Ah.
Whenever you make a long or high jump.
Yes, I think. Well, sorry. Tari would like to walk 35 feet into this middle weird bridge.
So you're gonna. So which the middle bridge? Or you're just gonna walk up towards it?
Yep.
Yeah. And this bridge is solid, so yeah, you can go. Like there's some cracks in it for sure, but it doesn't seem to. It's not really a bridge. It's more of a it splits the two pools. There's no arch below it. So you have free range of the map at this point.
You can move wherever you want.
Okay. I'm gonna move up.
Should we talk to these people?
Yes.
Tari, what do you want to do? Anything else?
Can we do like an investigation, see if they, like what languages they speak?
No one's made contact with them yet, so you don't know.
Okay.
I would talk to them. Yell at them.
Hello. No. Sorry, I'm getting really distracted by the arrows.
So Tari, what do you want to do?
I'm just gonna. I'm done.
Okay, so you're gonna hang out in the bridge. All right, Theodore, or the causeway. Theodore, it's your turn.
I will walk up in the middle and announce to both Dobby and Voldemort.
Don't.
Greetings, strange guardians. We have come to explore this place. Who might you be?
And as you yell into this echoing chamber, you hear the gurgling lava and magma down below, and they do not seem to react to you.
Excuse me. You there, goblin fellow.
He does not react.
Great. Can I explore? What is this thing on the floor over here?
It has a slight indentation. It's doesn't seem to be gold per se, but it definitely is a gold color of some design. You're not really quite sure the meaning of it.
Oh, that's bad. I rolled a 1.
Yeah. So you see it. Not really quite sure what it means.
Okay, well, I guess if they're not going to answer.
Lucky, you're up.
Ezrin, Rexnor, talk to these. Poke at them or something.
I'm gonna follow Ezrin and cross the bridge
Okay. You do that.
over to this little guy.
And as you cross the bridge, you do just fine.
Yay! Thank you. And then, can I do like a check to see what kind of creature he is?
Yeah, you can do a nature check.
Oh,
12. I mean, he appears to. So he's small. He's only about 2.5 feet tall. Looks to be some kind of a goblin-esque, quite like creature. You've heard stories of those in some of the hills around the Skull of Vale, but they're super rare in Theros. This one seems to be old.
wow. Do I know what language it speaks?
You haven't talked to it yet, and he hasn't spoken.
Hmm,
I don't know. They didn't answer.
it didn't. I don't think goblins are considered nature creatures. I don't think speak to animals would work.
Well, you can try saying anything to him at this point.
Just speak, say hello.
I just say hi.
So as you say hi, he stops looking at the middle distance and he looks at you. And then he looks over at Ezrin. And then he looks over at the people who are not there. And then begins looking at the middle distance again.
Are the rest of us paying
tap
attention to this?
All right. Dianominos, you're up.
So, I say, perhaps it would be better if Ezrin and Tari took the left bridge, and the rest of us, except for Theodore, took the right bridge. But, I don't know. I want to go up with Rexnor, actually. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm just going to go up. And how far can I don't even know where I'm
You have full range of the map until you can't go to the second bridge.
Okay. So I'll just go up with him and I'll start speaking to this person and say, "Excuse me. May I ask what's happening in this place?"
So looking at her eyes are completely white. You get the sense that she actually probably cannot see with her eyes, and yet she looks directly at you, and then at Rexenor, and the rest of the group that is not there, and then back to you, Dianominos, and says, "You are not all here yet. We must wait."
Then I say to her, "Do you mean on this particular pillar or in this room? Or in this place?"
They are not here, ready, yet.
Can I shout from across the room? You need to be a little less cryptic if you want us to actually perform some kind of action.
And she yells across, "You're gonna have to fucking figure this out yourselves!"
All right, so presumably only Rexnor heard this, with me, right?
You and Rexenor, yes.
Okay, so I say to Rexnor, Should we summon them over?
I can message
Yes, would you mind?
Lucky or Theodore, and I lean in and whisper, "But I don't trust Ezra nor Tari right now."
And I look at you and I say, yes. I thought it was just me, but God, we just start gossiping.
All right.
Annoying.
As you're gossiping, Ezrin, it is your turn. Ezrin, you're up.
Hmm. So, and I mean, is it like super loud? Can I see across to the left bridge to hear or see what's going on? Or am I just kind of in my world?
No, you can certainly see across the chasm and see that Rexenor is over there, and you know that, and Dionominos, you know that Theodore kind of yelled over at that group as well just a second ago.
Okay. I say, Lucky, so is it just me, or did we talk about going on one side and then our party all split up?
I just wanted to follow you. I like the cute little creature over here.
I thought we were going to stay together, but Rex got real impatient. Did you notice that? Did he seem a
Yeah.
little bit creepy?
I sense a little hostility or change in temperament, for sure.
Yes, I am concerned. I mean, how do you feel about me? I feel great about you, so
I
that's a
feel
good sign.
I'm fine. I have no hostility.
Perhaps the magic that is on this land has affected our companions.
Yeah. He look. Hmm.
Do you think it's better to stay separate, or do you think we should go join them? I do not want to get thrown into volcano.
I'll protect you.
Okay, do you think we should go
I don't
join?
think Rex has the strength to throw himself into the volcano, so
You fail.
Maybe we could try to figure out what this little golem gnome thing.
Yes, should we? I will try to talk to it too. I hear that you tried and it looked around, so I go up to it and I say, I bow and I say, "Hello, we are hell and well met. We come to your volcano seeking answers."
So he kind of blinks and his head kind of pulls back a little bit, and he looks over at you, and then looks over at Lucky and the rest of the group that he sees across the chasm. He looks back at you, Ezra, and says, "You're not all here yet. We must wait."
Oh, are we waiting for more to join our party?
We're waiting for the others to join us.
Okay, can you tell me about these others that we are waiting for?
And he doesn't say anything, but then he just looks at each one of your party members in turn, and then looks back at you without saying anything.
Okay.
I say, do you think perhaps we're supposed to be together since he looked at our companions, or is he looking for someone else that is not here yet?
Just you all. You all need to be here.
Okay.
I
So
will yell across. Do we need to choose?
I think that he wants us to be united, and I think that that's the challenge. Because I sense that Rex and Diomnos want to be separate. They're hostile. They want to separate Tari and Ezrin from the group. But if we can somehow collaborate and come together, maybe we can break this spell that's causing this distance between us.
Yes, I agree with that approach very much so. I do not know how to cast off the illusion of the annoyance against us without a long rest. 10-day move roll.
All right. Anything else you want to do, Ezrin? Anything you want to try?
Anything I want to try? I kind of do want to try something. Can I walk beyond him, and does he let me approach the next bridge?
He says, "Stop! You cannot cross yet."
Okay. Can I like sit down next to him and just kind of pat his leg or his hand or his head or whatever?
You can do that, and as you touch him, it feels like touching any other part of this cave. Slightly warm from the volcanic activity, but hard as stone.
I jerk back and I say, "What are you?"
And he does not respond. Rexenor, your turn.
He's a rock goblin.
It wasn't a rock.
It was a rock goblin.
I cast message at Lucky Lala, who is well within my 120-foot range. And the message I send to him is, "You should bring everyone over. I think we have to do this challenge together." And he can send a short message back, too, like 10-ish words.
I feel like he could yell.
Okay, so I say to him,
But this
I
is
agree,
magic.
just as long as none of us get hurt. Can you promise that?
I'll message back, "Yes, I wish no one in this party harm."
Okay.
I just wish they wouldn't.
And then I just kind of whisper to Dianomenos, "I just wish they'd stop being so God's damned annoying."
Oh, yes.
That was a really loud whisper.
That's the only way he whispers.
So, Lucky, do you want to try to get people over there?
I think so.
All right.
I'm gonna kind of gather Ezrin,
Okay.
and I'm gonna say to her,
Okay.
"Let's head over to the other side."
All right. Ezrin says that she will go.
Yay. So I'm just gonna start walking out.
Yep.
I'll go over there too, I guess.
Tari, how do you feel?
I have rope, so I'm gonna swing it and kind of show her the rope and kind of play with it, see if she'll come follow me.
That's pretty
I kinda-
clever.
Tail it along, shag it along.
Okay.
Dianomenos can cast prestidigitation and do like a laser pointer thing.
Oh, yeah. Exactly.
I will head over there too.
Sorry.
Tari, you're the last holdout. What are you going to go over there? You are.
I did. I just. Or I'm sorry. Tari came.
Okay. So as you all gather around this stone golem, she looks at again each one of you with her unseeing eyes in a very methodical fashion, and you get this sense of vulnerability. And she looks at all of you and says,
You all want the same thing. You all need the same thing.
and then she continues on and says,
Ink is spilled about me. The small fear me. You each already have me. Only those who embrace me can achieve me. All others must kill me. That is how you get across the bridge.
Can you put that in the chat?
Yeah.
yes.
That is interesting riddle. I like it. anybody Google. Don't.
Oh, metagame.
I made this riddle up myself, so good luck Googling it.
Even
Of course, I
better.
was gonna say history, but it didn't work.
You did a history check?
So,
No, I was thinking
Okay.
history for the answer, but it doesn't fit all of them.
yeah, something like glory would work, except for that last one.
Yeah.
And she looks at you and says, and she starts barking.
That's what she
And actually, Lucky just kind of gets this urge to bark. It's from
sorry.
several hours earlier, or
That's
the
the
previous
word.
day.
You burped up a bit of dog.
Apostle says, since this is a riddle, the session will be extended an extra 5 days.
We all starved to death in this volcano.
Exactly. And so she says, you must find your answer on the bridge, and in order to cross the bridge.
You mean the dreams?
You don't kill dreams.
I mean, some people do.
You never met some of our professors at the Decatia.
They all started the class the same way.
Good one, Rex. I
Look to your
appreciate
left.
that.
Look to your right.
One of you will be on fire before this semester is over.
So any thoughts? Any actions?
I think it's going to be kind of along the lines of coming together and sowing that distance.
Is it ego? No.
Unity is a good guess.
Like
As annoying as I find Ezrin right now, she makes a good point.
so like
That
marriage?
works.
What did you say, Lucky?
Is it like marriage or like a bond?
About success. No.
A union?
The kill me line is what is making it difficult.
Small fear me too. I'm kind of struggling with.
Well, fear their ambitions, success. I don't know. I feel like it's something along those lines. But maybe not.
Maybe it's like first place or something, like
Glory, honor, victory.
leadership,
Is
Yeah.
it prejudice?
president, like a president. I don't know.
All others must kill me. Yeah, that's really.
Well, it's something you can achieve.
Kill. Is it literally kill or maybe just like
Extinguish, I would assume.
rid of-
Hubris?
Yes, I think it is best not to think of it too literally.
yeah.
Does that mean we have to do it in the middle bridge? Is that what you're saying?
In order to cross this bridge up ahead
Oh,
to get to the treasure on the left-hand side.
we have to.
It could be a secret.
So Tari has a question for this person.
Yep.
Sure. When you were telling us this riddle, did you use the word in the riddle?
No.
Okay, never mind. I was thinking that it was fear. I guess not.
No, fear is the mind killer. The little death that brings obliteration.
I rub my hand. Ooh.
Can we get a clue?
Yes.
Can I get a clue from her?
Oh.
A hint?
She doesn't seem to be up on giving you clues. You
No, but-
can do.
If you hover over your portrait,
You can do an insight check.
Yes.
Everybody.
Yeah, I'll get in
I
on
don't
that.
think I'm gonna.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, mine was not good.
Okay.
Insight.
Insight.
Nice.
That's some good ones.
So as you all were talking and debating on what the answer might be, you did notice a slight movement in her head, and really, Dionominos, Rex, and Theodore all saw it, where she looked more towards Lucky.
Oh. Luck.
Lucky,
Fortune.
I suspect, as the luckiest among us, you perhaps may be onto the answer.
What did I say? I don't want to...
Not what you said, it's who you are.
You're a druid. You embrace nature.
Yeah.
Well, it's your name, isn't it? Lucky?
You get the sense, so really, Rexenor, you get the sense that he actually had the answer, perhaps.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, what did you say?
Did? What did I... Then... I said
Was it merit?
Marriage?
It's
Is it
marriage.
marriage?
You said marriage or a bond?
a marriage, a bond, or
Unity?
unity.
Unity? Is that you?
I also mentioned something about leadership.
Yes.
Was it fair elections?
Yeah, something like
Um,
Well, should we go to the center then?
Is it
Is
freedom?
it freedom?
Oh, I get
Oh,
an echo.
Echo.
Uh oh.
yeah.
Tari has her mic on.
Muted.
Muted.
Hear me not muted.
Can I do a
Ugh, that was
history check to
horrible.
see what he said?
Is it
Uh,
freedom?
Freedom.
So, Theodore, well, actually, Dionominos, go ahead and do a history check.
Oh, goddamn.
Can I do a history check?
Yeah, y'all can do a history check.
Nice.
Rexenor is killing it tonight.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, when it matters.
It's his divinity.
Rexenor, you slightly remember that Lucky was talking about leadership.
Leadership,
Synergy.
ambition.
Maybe that's
So-
it. We need a leader
Just see this
to lead us across the bridge.
Or do we all take hands and take the lead together and take the
Hmm.
jump?
That's
Or
good.
maybe we need to extinguish leadership and have equality.
So what do you want to do?
Like a truce. I don't know.
We could try the other bridge and just see what that riddle is and come back to this one.
You certain that is an option.
You must construct additional pylons.
Maybe the answer is leadership, because when you become a leader, you're put on paper, kind of like ink. Like he's has a title, and then like people who aren't in leadership fear those who are in leadership. Kind of like
Mhm.
Mhm.
those who embrace it can achieve it.
I say we go talk to this other
Yeah.
goblin guy.
Maybe
Okay.
he has another clue.
Yeah. I mean, maybe
Another
they go together.
What happens if we tell this lady that we think it's leadership? Like, we think it is leadership.
How did she say to execute the answer?
Go to the center.
She said to cross the bridge, you would know, or to know the answer, you'd cross the bridge. And so, as you say, I'll have so Ezrin or whoever I guess says leadership, as you all are talking about it, and she looks at you all and says,
And which one will it be?
This reminds me a little bit of the Monty Python cross.
Yeah, right. I was green. No blue. Ah!
That's what I'm expecting to happen.
African or European swallow? African or European leadership?
Sorry.
We are a group with equal opportunity to offer suggestions for leadership.
she does not respond.
We are not a dictatorship here.
There is no Belisar in this group.
We are a republic where ideals and thought is equal.
There is
Yeah.
no response.
That doesn't seem to be working, so I'm going to attempt to step onto the bridge.
Yeah.
You take your first step onto the bridge, and nothing happens.
I take another step onto the bridge.
And you continue.
I'll follow.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna lead the charge
As
fast as I can.
as Rexenor, as you step forward and Dionomenos puts his foot on the bridge begins to collapse.
Ah, shit. All right, I pull back.
And as Dionomenos steps off the bridge, the shaking ceases.
Maybe one
Wait
person,
a minute, friend.
one leader.
I'm gonna go ahead and cross the bridge.
I wait until
Check
it's
out
done.
that box.
Actually, I was just saying, hey, could you just tell us what's in there, right? We can get to
It's
that.
Gwyneth Paltrow's head.
Oh, I have waistband. I could have used that to just like screw with it.
So, Rexenor, you are the only one to make it across this bridge. And the bridge seems to, after Dionomino stepped off of it, seems to have held up quite nicely. And you do see this large chest directly in front of you.
I'm gonna investigate it.
Okay.
Do you want me to come there with you, friend?
23.
Or you're all right on your own?
Rex, did you hear Dionominos?
I was investigating the chest.
So he was asking if you want him to come over there and help you.
I will hold Dionomenos back.
Good.
Not yet, friend.
Okay.
Let's just wait.
So as you investigate all around this chest, it does not appear to be locked. It doesn't appear to be rigged in any particular way.
I step up and I open it.
As you open it, on top of a pile of gold, you do find one greater healing potion, and you find 180 gold, which would be enough for 30 gold per player.
Are you sharing that?
What's in the box?
Right.
Rexenor, what's in the box?
Oh, and a healing potion.
Lug it over here.
Yeah, so I will bring it back to the party.
Oh, yeah.
And as you step off the bridge, the woman that was sitting right there disappears.
Okay.
Oh, strange.
Let's go to the other side.
One to go.
Yeah, let's go to the other side.
Yeah.
Can we free range move?
I boom.
Hi there, little guy. You're so cute.
Just start petting him.
We all dimension door to the other side.
Yeah. Boop. And so he looks at you all and well, I guess what do you all want to do? Yeah, I guess yeah.
I say,
He has a riddle for us.
Riddle me this, little creature.
or anything else.
Wait. Quickly. Someone come up with a riddle for him.
You're the poet.
And he looks all over at you, or looks at all of you individually, and then looks over at where that other creature was sitting, and looks back at you, almost saddened, and says,
You have done well.
Thank you.
Break the ice to gain understanding. Trust in the fall and retreat for the day.
Yeah.
I guess to go on a work retreat.
That one
Trust
was
falls. And the other one was all about leadership. This one is about team building.
Andy, did you just grab
Let's go
this?
try.
It was the,
what was that, Amy?
Did you just grab it from your work retreat? No.
I thought it was from Starfleet's, rehabilitation center. It's all about trust
This,
fall.
this is the dungeon brought to you by the LinkedIn personality training.
I thought of
I
what
believe
else.
we must.
What else would be the worst thing in a dungeon to do other than a team retreat? That seems to be the worst thing I could think of.
Was this the original
Well,
convention center of the island? Like,
well, Dianominus, why don't you trust fall into the lava and find out?
I tried that once. It wasn't go very well. All right.
Don't do it, Anakin. I have the high ground. All right, I believe we should all try to
No.
cross this bridge at once.
Wait.
Go for
All
it.
together.
Are you
All
gonna
together
put,
as a group.
Riddle, I'd be
What
great.
about the whole retreat for the day?
It's a team building exercise. I believe we have to all cross it at the same time.
Maybe we have to leave it alone.
Nobody found good treasure by leaving it alone.
True.
Retreat.
All right.
So can I break the ice by being like, "Hello, my name is Azrin. What's your name?" And try to get some understanding that way.
Let's all join hands and sing Kumbaya.
Yes, we learned that from the island lady. It's great. I'm gonna sit down and like do a circle and try to break the ice with this little stone creature.
Yeah, so you sit in a circle and get very centered after your practice on the other island, and you feel very centered, very clear-headed.
Nice.
In fact, do another Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
Wait, are we resting?
For
I don't want
who?
to rest.
Everybody?
Nope, just Ezrin.
There you
Oh, God.
go. Oh, shit.
Don't you have advantage or something on this?
Oh, how many do I have left? Do I have any left?
You
have
should.
one. I think you probably have 2 left.
I have one left.
Okay.
That's good. That's good. A
Yeah,
little
you're
bit better.
you're kind of back to where you were, but a little worse. Because no one else is really doing it with you.
Yeah, like, oh, come on, guys.
What is it you're trying to
We're
do?
not
I'm
being
not
attacked by
entirely
a
sure.
fucking Hydra.
Exactly. All right.
What do y'all want to do?
Mm.
I'll be right back.
Can you post the riddle? I just want to read it.
It's
Up there.
posted.
Oh, it is?
It's just above the investigation from Rex.
Oh. Sorry, I didn't see that before I was at.
Or no, that's Apostles.
Right under investigation.
Yeah, and I'll
Oh.
post it again.
Right under 23.
Sorry, I just saw the Apostle of
Yeah.
thing in there. Nice.
Break the
It was
ice.
30 gold, right, from the other thing.
Yeah, 30 gold each. If Rex and Or shared it with you.
He did. He said he did.
Okay.
You all heard him. I believe we need to do some. How might we answer? Should we talk to this goblin fellow? Do we attempt to cross the bridge to enact our answer to this riddle?
You
Right now, I
must.
don't really see what the harm is.
You. He kind of looks over you, you know, and he's like,
Well, there is a bunch of magma down below that will kill you instantly, but
Oh yeah.
there is harm.
and then
Across the bridge.
No, to get the wrong answer.
Oh.
but he looks over at Theodore and
Says to know the answer, you must cross the bridge.
Let us all join hands and march in peace as we cross this wonderful bridge. Join me,
Okay.
friends.
I'll trust it when it starts to fall halfway.
You
And
should
I
probably
will
put-
I will tie a rope between all of us because that way.
That way we can
I
all
won't-
die together.
yeah.
One of us can hold
New game
Tie
next
it to
week.
a rock. You could tie it to a rock.
Tari and I will stand at the back. I'm between the two of us. I think we could probably carry all of you.
Probably.
That's true. All right, so y'all, what do y'all want to do? Y'all want to hold hands?
Let's all hold
I could-
hands and
I
cross
could
this bridge.
shapeshift into something small.
You're
and run
already pretty
across it.
small.
You get the
Not
sense with a
gonna
minute
work.
with a minotaur and a leonin and a human, your size probably isn't going to change much of the weight bearing strength of this bridge.
This is a magical bridge. It's very clear.
Maybe hold hands and do it
Yeah,
then.
I will try your method, Theodore.
Do we think that's the answer? Is to work together as a team?
You can do an
Well-
insight check.
I was gonna say I don't know. Let me do an insight check.
Oh, a 10. Wow.
Never
Po-
mind.
Poor Rexenor.
If Theodore knows anything, it is working together is what makes strength possible.
Yeah, Theodora and Lucky, you do get the sense that this little gremlin guy does look over at Theodore's answer in a similar way that the last woman looked over at Lucky.
It also is a very nice, like, contradiction to the other side.
Yeah.
It is learning when it is appropriate to have a leader and when it is appropriate to trust in the group.
Yes, I think balance is probably achieved by the two.
Let's all hold
So let's
hands
all-
and walk across the bridge.
I'll go first. Why not?
Tari, are you going to join?
We're lining up. I'm
Yes,
lining up.
reluctantly. Dianomenos, are you joining as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm getting between Lucky and Dianomenos. That way I don't
I'm
have
behind. I'm
Yeah.
behind Evan.
So let me describe it. So Theodore, as you begin to baby step it onto this bridge, holding hands, the bridge creaks, but under your weight, but it seems solid as you get to the middle of the bridge and each
Nice.
person begins to
You guys are crazy.
wait
Let
on
the
to it.
400-pound Minotaur go first.
That seemed the safest course of action, friend.
Hey, we all held hands across.
I mean, if it's going to break, it's going to break under you, right?
Wah!
You don't want to be stranded on the other side.
I can see what I need to make for a dexterity saving throw.
Rex, are you coming?
Yeah, no, I'm going.
Everyone's here.
All right.
All right, let's check out this box.
Was taking notes instead of moving my token.
Oh, not me.
Oh, investigation.
Yeah, you can all investigate this box.
Investigate your box.
Boxes and bushes.
Hmm.
Yeah, just destroy
It's a
them.
box.
All right, so Ezrin,
Not wrong.
yeah, Ezrin and Lucky, you all get the sense that this box is not trapped. It is not locked. It seems to be very similar to the last box.
Okay. Let's open it together, Lala. Or, yeah, Lucky Lala.
Everyone reach down and open it together like Care Bears.
No, we know.
It's gonna be electric.
And Ezra, we're gonna do it together.
So you all open up this chest, and you all find 6 healing potions, basic healing potions, and 10 gold for each of you.
So we each get a healing potion and 10 gold.
Yes. And then as you look back at the creature, just like the last one, he disappears.
Oh, he was cute.
Here, how much gold?
10. Did you know a goblin named? No. Oh, it's gone.
All right. What do y'all
Nice.
want to do?
Let's hold hands and get the hell out of the across this.
Go to the center. I mean, not like all the way to the center, but maybe like the gate here.
We'll all sing the
Thank you.
Snark song.
Arcana check.
Sure.
Mostly to see about like why my attitude about things changed. Yeah.
With a 13, you get a sense that it is part of the nature of this island. And as you continue on your journey, Your mood fluctuates like any normal humanoid, and right now you're kind of annoyed.
Well, I also wonder, is it stronger here than it was like on the fringe of the island?
You do get the sense, like you all do get the sense that you're a little more. Everyone is a little more on edge than normal.
You're like, sorry guys, I just spent the last year in quarantine and I had a lot of people.
That's right.
I imagine you can all relate.
Yes, preparing for this adventure, I did also isolate myself for nigh on a year.
And as you continue on this causeway, you do see the doors in front of you crack open.
Ooh.
And that's where we will begin next time.
All right.
Is it a Zelda boss? This looks like a Zelda dungeon.
Yeah, is there any significance to that thing that we can tell right offhand?
No, there's no significance, I'll just tell you.
I tried to look. And
Yeah, it does look like a Zelda one.
The Go Adventure Map X on Patreon created this map, and I borrowed it without permission from them.
Cool.
Oh well.
You did give credit, so that
I did. I do have to say that these little goblin guys and this woman, their character tokens are so freaking badass. I love them. I'll make them bigger so we all can see it.
I'd like to see.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa, that's
What?
really.
Oh, weird.
Whoa,
It's so
he's not
cool.
that cute, actually.
No.
So that's what happened to Howard Dean.
And
That
this
is
one.
so
Ah!
wild.
Wow.
She is freaky.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
freaky deek.
I love the earrings.
I kind of dig her.
Oh, she's amazing. I got this from the ArtStation
Nice.
website.
I look at the imaginary characters Reddit. That is a great source of inspiration.
Yeah. I'll have to look that up.
Those
Yeah.
are cool.
Were there official answers to those riddles out of curiosity?
Leadership and teamwork. Yeah. So you guys got it.
I recognize
nailed it.
those terms. The trust falls
Yeah.
a mile away. We should have gone that way.
Yeah, I figured you'd probably all go to the cute little gremlin guy before you went to like the death-seeing witch, but you know, whatever.
I was just trying to get away from Ezra and Tari. So.
Yeah, no, that was
Yeah.
literally Rexinor's decision making. They went right, so I'm going left.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's part of the complexity of the, map.
But yet we figured it out. That's just so cool that it works out.
Awesome.
You guys are great.
A level 2 D&D party solving not one but 2 riddles in a night. Yeah, it's a fucking red letter day. Y'all.
And you all get an additional 100 XP for that as well.
What is our level 3? You know?
7:30.
900. We're
900, right? Yeah.
Huh?
It's 900.
There.
Close.
For the next one.
Anyway.
So close.
Yeah, 7:30.
Sweet. I almost have enough gold to buy something.
So we're 170.
That scimitar I picked up was worth a lot of gold.
You could sell it.
Yeah, you can sell it for 10 gold or some shit.
If you bought it, it'd be 25.
Yeah, exactly.
These are surprisingly expensive.
Y'all did really good tonight. That was awesome.
That was awesome.
Where's Romeo? Oh, he's at the
Oh,
gate,
he's
right?
Yeah, he's at the entrance. He's like, there's no
That's
fucking...
Not what you're meant to, that's not what you're meant to say, Jason. Come on, you know what you're meant to say.
What am I meant to say?
Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou?
The wherefore doesn't mean where, it just means why. Like, why do you have to belong to this shitty family I hate? That's what she was saying.
Anyway.
But yeah.
Are,
I mean,
are we playing next Thursday?
Works for me.
sure.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I have the game I was on tonight. They're doing Wednesday again, so I'd prefer to go back to Thursday.
Apostle just wrote, Romeo's dead.
Yes.
He's dead.
He died,
Can't die.
he died of progeria outside the volcano.
That's right.
To be fair, his name is Romeo. He probably is going to kill himself somehow.
Oh, true.
True.
Romeo.
He was on the rebound when he met Juliet. Like, people forget that.
Yeah, so he
It's not a romance. I mean, it's not a romance at all.
Oh, it's a fucking horrible romance.
yeah.
It's a
13-year-olds
caution-
in a small village worth of people killed.
yeah, it's a cautionary tale about not being a stupid, impulsive teen.
These violent delights have violent ends.
True.
All right. So
That's fun.
I'm
That
not
was
sure.
fun.
Yeah, I'm not sure how far you guys are going to get next session, but we'll play the gods either the session after or maybe the session after that. I want to give you guys a full day of gods, so you get more than one turn and kind of fall into it a little more. So we'll see how far we get along.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
God dang. God dang.
Yeah.
I know. Getting into it. I'm loving it. All right. Well, thank you guys. This is great.
See you soon.
Yeah.
everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Have a good day.
All right. Thanks a lot so much, Orcus, as always. This was a ton of fun. Oh, man. It's great. And then last night I was streaming a little bit and creating the next session. So that's going to be, or the next island, that's going to be a lot of fun. I started developing the creatures for that. But anyway, I really appreciate it. I will definitely give you a heads up when we'll play the gods so that you're prepped and everything. And next time, we'll continue on with this island. So I hope you have a fantastic week, and we'll see you next Thursday. Have a fantastic night.